Hey everybody, this is Ori from OneScales. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to add to cart by URL in Shopify, how to provide your customer just a simple URL that once they hit enter in their browser, it'll add that product with that quantity to their shopping cart. It's very, very easy. Very simply put, there's a special URL you can give them, which is your domain /cart/add to cart, right? ID, the ID of the product, and the quantity of the product. Now, this is known to some of you in the forums in Shopify, but finding the ID is really, really difficult. And what we did is we actually made a tool to make it easy for you guys to not be technical or not have to ask someone technical to help you for this. It's really, really simple. We made a simple tool. You can actually use it on your site. You can embed it or import it into your website via just a few minutes of copy and paste, and you can use it yourself, and we made it for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this. So let me show you what it is. Let me show you what's going on. So very simply put, we made a demo store with some fake products. We basically made a tool that you can import yourself, which will basically list all of the products you have. It'll show the product image, the product name, the price, the variant ID, which is the special ID you need to execute this URL, and the quantity. So for example, if I want to give one of my customers this product, and anytime they visit this special URL, it'll add 2 to cart, then I can go here. I checkboxed it, I entered it, and I clicked on build URL, and I'm just going to copy this URL. So if I go here and I paste that URL, you'll see it has the domain name, add, and then the ID of the product, and then the quantity. You'll see it actually clicks and adds, and it added this too. Now, this URL will add on top of the customer's existing cart. So if you had a product, for example, we had this product in our cart, it'll still be there, and it is adding on top of it. Okay, so very, very simply put, this is the tool. I want to show you a few things. How do you actually use this tool yourself? We made a blog article and obviously this YouTube video, and we also have a GitHub that explains all the same things. So depending on how you like to receive your information or your instructions, you can go to different places. But very, very simply, in our blog post right here, you'll be able to see the instructions and everything. How do you do that? Let's walk you through everything very, very simply. Let's go through this stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here is I'm actually going to go to my demo backend, and I'll show you how to import everything. So I'm logging into my Shopify backend. What I need to do is create a special page that will actually show this tool just like you have right here. So how do I do that? Very simply put, you need to actually go to online store and your themes, and you actually need to customize your theme. So you're going to click here on customize right here, and you're going to go right here to pages, and you're going to create a new template. You're going to create a new template for the add to cart. So for example, let's just call it add cart. I just call this add cart or add to cart, however you want to call it, based on the default page. So add cart right here. And what you're going to do right here is you're going to add a section called liquid. Liquid is basically the code that Shopify has. We're going to copy paste some code to create this form and then list all the products. So I'm going to click here on liquid right here, and I'm going to copy all my code right here. So in my article, there's going to be a link to my GitHub, or I can go to the GitHub right here, and it's going to actually have a add to cart liquid file. All I'm going to do here is just copy it. I'm going to copy the entire contents of it. You can review it, obviously. You can look at it. You can modify it, of course. So I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to paste it right there. I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to save right there. Now I've created code to make this tool on my website, but I need to actually create the page to load the tool. So what am I going to do right here? I'm going to go right here, going to go to pages and create a new page called add to cart. Let's just call it add cart, same thing. You can call it add to cart, you can call it whatever you want. And I'm going to select the theme I just created. So for example, I just created in the step before the add to cart theme. Once I click on save, if it's visible, you can actually view the page. And now the form is right here. So all I have to do right here is select the product I want to give the URL. For example, this one quantity, and I'm going to scroll down, click on build URL, and I can grab, copy, paste this one, and I can go here, hit enter, and that's it. It actually added it to cart. If I add again, you'll see this Barbie Bistro cart. There's one quantity. If I do another one quantity, obviously it'll be 2, right? If I add another 2, there should be 4 quantity, right? So that very, very simply put, that is the tool. It's very easy to use. There are a few details we need to explain, and we also explain that in the article in the GitHub. Number 1 is this URL can only add 1 product per time. You can add multiple quantity, but you can only use this URL based on Shopify to add one specific line item, one specific product to cart at a time. If you want to add multiple, you have a few options. Either you will have to have the URL set multiple times, so you'll have to copy paste different URLs. Or there's another option which we've created on our website in OneScale. It's a different tool which doesn't just add to cart, it actually adds to cart and it actually replaces your cart with a new cart. So for example, I'll link this in our YouTube and the article. So we created something called preloaded cart tool for Shopify stores. Very, very simply put, it can actually not add to your cart, it actually can replace your cart and either take the customer to the cart page or to the checkout page. This is a different tool which we have a lot of exposure on it. A lot of people have used this tool, and this is a very similar tool. So depending if you want to replace the cart or you want to add on top of the cart, you'll either use this one which replaces it, or the one we're doing right now in the video, which is the one that actually right here, which actually adds to cart. So that's basically it. There are a few limitations on it. Right now, this code is as is. It will load the first 1,000 products. If you have more than 1,000 products in your backend, you'd have to do some code modification or talk to us so we can figure out how to do something with it. But that's it. Very, very simply put. We showed you how to do it. We showed you the tool. Hope this helps you guys. And if you have any questions, let me know about any parts of the step, anything Shopify related, anything that we just showed, anything about OneScales, and we're here to help you guys. We're here on YouTube, we're here on our website, we're here on social media like LinkedIn, we're here on the Twitter X, and we're here to help you guys. So let us know what questions you have, and we're here. Much, much appreciated. As always, if you did like us, if you like this article, if it's useful for you, please like, please share, please subscribe, send to friends, send to colleagues. Let us know, say hi to us, let us know what you thought. Join our communities, join our Twitter, LinkedIn, everything, and we're here to help you guys. Thank you.